Hello everybody and welcome back to Pokemon Leaf Green! Today, we're going to be starting with the Safari Zone. Because this is gonna be a lot of work. Welcome to the Safari Zone! For just $500, we can play the Safari game. We can roam the wide open Safari and catch what we like. Would we like to play? Yes we would. Here's a special kind of Pokeballs here. We get 30 Safari Balls. We'll call you on the PA when you've run out of time or Safari Balls. Now, I believe we have a set number of steps we are allowed to take in here. Yeah, 600 steps, 30 balls. There are so many new Pokemon in here. And how I'm basically going to go about this place is, if we find them along the way, I will talk about them, and then once I reach the end, I'll talk about any that I have left to get. Like, I've yet to talk about. There is a Pokemon in here we will be catching for our team. So, let's start by, we need to go northeast. I'm being very careful about the use of my steps, so we'll get here to Area 1. Now we want to come through here. There it is. We get a Leaf Stone right here. I should not have gone that way, but hey, well, first encounter, is it anything new? No, it is not. We don't fight Pokemon in here, which makes them a lot more difficult to catch. Here we have a Nidoran female. We've encountered these before. Here we get Sunny Day. That will be a decently helpful thing to have. We'll climb over this, come over here to get a full restore. And now we want to find the northeast exit. We have not encountered anything new yet. I want to note, I'm pretty sure this still works. Yeah, you can basically stand on a square and do circles. And that can basically be a way of catching a Pokemon without consuming your steps. Well, here's a new Pokemon, Execute. Execute is a funny little egg guy. Grass Psychic type, Chlorophyll for the ability, evolves via a Leaf Stone into Executor, which is a funny little tree guy. Pretty slow, but Chlorophyll can make up for that on a Sun team. Good special attack, good HP, okay defenses. Not exactly the best grass type in this generation. The fact it's grass psychic type is an advantage. It does learn nice status moves of Stun Spore, Poison Powder, Sleep Powder. However, it does not learn a good grass-type attack on its own. And its best other move that it learns on its own is Confusion. So if you want to use an Executor, you kinda need to use a lot of TMs on it. Here we have another Doduo. Whoops. Didn't mean to do that. We have a second Doduo now. Nah. I did not mean to do that. I missed an item. Well, that's fine. This isn't the way I wanted to go either, is it? Gods. Well, you know what? Where's the fun in optimally doing this? Here we get a Quick Claw. That is a funny item. The Quick Claw gives you a 10% chance of going first. That is a funny item. It's not very good. Let's be completely honest. I should really be giving Slowpoke a Mystic Water, but I've yet to go back and continue messing with gambling, so... Here we have Rhyhorn! Another new Pokemon we can encounter here. Rhyhorn! Canonically the first Pokemon! Well, not canonically, realistically the first Pokemon. Rhyhorn, Rock Ground type. That's really all I have to say to tell you it's not very good. Evolves into Rhydon. Still a Ground Rock type. Only, it's very slow. Like, you wouldn't think this thing would be as slow as it is, but it is very, very slow. It does learn some okay moves. It learns Earthquake on its own. It learns Mega Horn, which is probably the best bug move in this game. It's sadly not a bug type, so it doesn't really gain much benefit from that, but we get Steel Wing. It's Rock Blast, which is not a terrible move, but really just it being Ground Rock type really holds it back. And I cannot recommend it for that exact reason. Now, trying to get to the final area. How many steps do I have left? Yeah, this is gonna be cutting it close. Okay. We want to come here and get the gold teeth. We do need these. Now we want to head this way. To grab this. Now we need to come into this building. Finally, you're the first person to reach the secret house. Alright, although I made a campaign for our grand opening. I was getting worried no one would win our campaign prize. Congratulations, we've won HMO3! HMO3 is Surf. Pokemon will be able to ferry you across the water using it. This HM isn't disposable, so you can use it over and over. Super lucky. We are pretty lucky. The problem is, I don't honestly... Whoop, wrong. I don't overly... Well, no. I was supposed to say I don't overly know who to teach it to. Brain. It's hot. That's my excuse here. Where... Surf. Slowpoke already knows 4 moves, but we will replace this. We'll replace Water Gun. And poof! Slowpoke forgot Water Gun! Slowpoke learned Surf! Basically, the best water move. I don't think I have the ability to Surf yet. I do not. So we're gonna have to come back, because I can't do this till I have the badge. We need that building, though. But that's fine. Because the Pokemon that I want to add to my team is actually in Area 2 here. So, at least at a highest encounter rate. Which is not a high encounter rate. So, let's see if I can find it. There's still other new Pokemon to talk about here, so... I will talk about them when I encounter them. And let's see... I mean, technically we haven't seen Nidorina, but we have talked about Nidoqueen. Whoops. You need to be really careful to only, like, single press. Here's a new Pokemon, and it's a pretty rare one. Tauros. Tauros, pure normal type. Looks like it should be a ground type as well, but it's not. Tauros, good speed, good attack, good defense. Okay special defense, decent bulk. Intimidate for the ability is always nice to have. Being a pure normal type means that it does get pretty good use out of, say, Takedown, Thrash. It learns Swagger, which is nice. It should have Horn Attack when you acquire it, which is also a really nice normal type attack to have. It's just 65 base power normal. Can learn Surf, so if you really need a surfing Pokemon, Tauros can do it. I'm really hopeful to find the remaining Pokemon, given it's a more common encounter than Tauros. Come on. No, I don't want a Paris. I want something else. Come on. Come on, game. Don't make me cut away. I will cut away. If I have to. I don't want to spend absolutely forever on this. Come on. No, that's not it either. Come on. Give me what I'm looking for. No. Not what I'm looking for. Come on. There we go! Chansey! Chansey is a pure normal type who is made of hit points. Like, Chansey has the highest HP stat. That special defense stat is also pretty good when combined with the HP stat. Don't let the 5 defense fool you. That's still plenty when you have as much HP as Chansey has. Now, do I... the catch rate. This... Okay. I'm gonna have like a 4% chance to make this work if I just throw the ball. I'm just gonna throw the ball. Come on. No. Please don't run. Yeah, just watch carefully. Ball. Come on. No. Come on. Come on. Come on, Chansey. You're such a rare encounter. Play nice. No, play nice, but damn it. Well, now I've got to find another one. Yeah, I don't want to get into this again of not actually talking a lot about a Pokemon. Chansey is best served as a special attacker, meaning you will not be using physical attacks on her very much. Her physical attack stat is just simply too low to get good use out of normal type attacks. So just forget that normal typing exists and make use out of the special attacks you can teach her. She learns a good number of coverage with her special attacks. So, yeah. So, I guess I'll meet you guys back when I've found another Chansey. Or another Pokemon we haven't encountered yet. Because there is still one more here. And another Chansey! Okay, I don't know the optimal way of going about catching Pokemon in here. There's probably a guide somewhere. I'm gonna risk this, and I'm gonna throw a rock. Because the rocks do make a Pokemon easier to catch, but more likely to run. Shouldn't have thrown the rock. Third time's the charm, right? I'm just gonna throw balls at it. Just throwing balls. Come on, Chansey. Chansey, please. Please, just in the ball. Just stay in the ball, please. Please. I'm asking nicely. No, Chansey. Fourth time's the charm, right? We gotta get her on the fourth try. Come on, Chansey. You know you want to be part of the team. You want to help. Maybe I need to insult the Chansey. Maybe that's what I need to do. Maybe like I need to be like more aggressive with Chansey to get her to actually stay in the ball. I don't know. I'm losing hope, man. I've been at this forever now. Oh hey, it's the new Pokemon we haven't encountered yet. Venomoth! Venomoth evolves from Venonat. Bug poison type. Not a great typing, if I'm completely honest, for really any of the games. Extra tragic in this game, but not an awful Pokemon in the grand scheme of things. Now, in this generation, yeah, Venomoth is pretty bad. Being a special attacker with physical types doesn't really work out terribly well, but does learn decent status moves, does learn Psychic on its own. Definitely isn't a bad Pokemon, just not one I could overly recommend. I've lost count how many Chanseys. Fifth? Fifth time's the charm? I'm not even mad anymore. I'm just numb at this point, I think. So many Chanseys. It's been 9 tries to catch a Chansey. All it took was me not mentioning that I had found the Chansey. I just had to be quiet. Chansey was just being scared by me talking. A rare and elusive Pokemon said to bring happiness to those who managed to catch one. I can't imagine why. Nah, I won't give it a nickname. Huh. Okay. I should have been looking through this while I was, like, doing that. I just want to make sure there's, like... Okay, there is one more Pokemon we have yet to encounter here. And we can possibly encounter it in the first area. We're gonna have to come back to the Safari Zone. So... I think I'll just do that instead, and I'll just make my way out. Time's up. Our Safari game is over. Yeah, I did catch what I was after. That took so long. You know what? We don't need to encounter that Pokemon. It's right here. Kangaskhan. We've encountered these a few times, this basically being Giovanni's ace. Kangaskhan is a pretty bulky, hard-hitting, pretty fast normal type with good defenses. Kangaskhan is probably one of the better normal types in this game, just down to having everything you could want and not much in the way of what you don't want. A lot of Pokemon will have a lot of special attack even though they're clearly physical attackers, and Kangaskhan is not one of them. Kangaskhan gets Dizzy Punch at level 43, which is a pretty decent normal type attack. Gets pretty good coverage in Iron Tail. Learns Brick Break, Shadow Ball, Aerial Ace. Like, Kangaskhan gets some pretty good coverage. Can even learn Dig if you want some normal type coverage, or ground type moves on your normal type. So, yeah. It's a pretty nice Pokemon, all things considered. Now, let's get ourselves down to the Poke Center and get our Chansey. And hopefully it's not, like, Jolly. That would kind of suck. Though, natures aren't as important as you might think they are from me going over them. Natures are more something to only really consider if you're actually playing, like, competitively. Mild. I think that's actually one of the better natures we could get. Hold up, I need to look this up now. I think that is... yeah, that's special attack up, defense down. As if losing defense matters. So, like, yeah, that's actually a really good nature to have on our Chansey. Now, you may notice that she only has double slap for now. We will be fixing that. And she'll be taking the place of Doduo. And with that, our team is put together and complete. It's not leveled, but it's put together and complete. Soft Boiled is a move that can be used outside of battle to heal Pokemon. Basically, you share your HP with other members of the team. In battle, it just heals you. But yeah, that HP stat. Like, we thought Wigglytuff had a lot of HP. Chansey puts Wigglytuff to shame. Oops. Trying to get down to my bag. Now, we have this HP up. Bet you can't guess who I was saving that for. We have a couple of proteins, which I will use on Lickitung. And I think that's about it. I'm gonna hang on to my rare candies so I can get Slowpoke evolved. Yeah. We have our Chansey now. I've been recording for over half an hour for probably, like, what, 15 minutes of video I'm at? So I guess we're taking on the gym today. Now, let's see. I want to teach Chansey Psychic, because Chansey can learn it, and she is going to be a special attacker for us. So, let's put that over Minimize. Minimize is a good move. I'm not using it. I don't use evasion moves. So. Now, we also have Flamethrower here, which I will be teaching to Chansey. And I'll put that over Double Slap. Unlike our other normal types, where I've kept at least one normal move, and they're more or less mixed attackers, Chansey is not even keeping a normal move. There's just no point. And... I kind of want a different move for her final spot that I don't have a TM of. I can actually make use of this Ice Beam TM and should have done this sooner because Slowpoke's going to be learning it. Which move will be forgotten? Growl. Growl can go. Literally don't need it. There we go. That gives Slowpoke a way of taking on, grass types.